that is a friendly game. We look at what is happening in the transfer window this morning. Now, it is more of the transfer window being opened ahead of the the Club World Cup. Ganacho's in the and more will be our focus on the show this morning. Jump on the Facebook fan page, Solutions 939 FM, YouTube channel, Solutions 939 FM. Listen live, watch live, and let us get your comments. For those who predicted on the Saturday Sports Safari show, you don't need to disturb yourself this morning because everybody predicted 2-1, 1-0, 3-1, but nobody saw that 5-0 coming. Good morning. Well, looking at more of standings in the Formula One after the Spanish Grand Prix over the weekend. What for the drivers' standings? Oscar Piastri is leading the pack with 186 points, as Lando Norris, who's also from the same team, with 176 points. So 10 points difference between the first and second. While for Max Verstappen of Red Bull is a third with 137 points. George Russell of Mercedes is with 111 points, placed fourth. Charles Leclerc of Ferrari is with 94 points, placed fifth, while Lewis Hamilton with 71 points, placed sixth. So it is 5-6 for Ferrari, while it is 1-2 for McLaren. Now, looking at the next race this season in the world of Formula One, and that will be the Canadian Grand Prix going down on 13th to 15th of this month. So let's see what happens if there's going to be a change of guard or tables being turned around. Moving away from Formula One this morning, let us go straight and talk tennis, as it was more of tough victory for the likes of Carlo Alcaraz, Lorenzo Musetti in their games last night. Tommy Paul defeated Alexei Popyrin 6-3, 6-3, 6-3. 3 straight sets for Tommy Paul. An easy game in that one. And well, for Francis Taifo, defeated Daniel Atmaya 6-3, 6-4, 7-6. While Lorenzo Musetti struggled against Olga Rune, beating Rune 7-5, 3-6, 6-3, 6-2. And Carlo Alcaraz, who defeated Ben Shelton 7-6, 6-3, 4-6, 6-4. And according to Alcaraz, he decided to allow a game go because it felt like, well, he cheated. But hey, he still went on to win that game against Ben Shelton. While the next game for Carlo Alcaraz has also been talking ahead of that game, and that would be a tough one against Tommy Paul.
So I mean, today I just I was really focused on try to show my good tennis, playing aggressively, hitting great shots. At the beginning, it was difficult for me to play in that level. I just tried to play more solid and aggressive. Probably I made that mistakes that I had to go for it all the time. I found the right way in the match. I tried to keep it in that direction. But yeah, I mean, tennis is like this. One round you're playing against an opponent, and then the next round you're playing totally different game. So you have to get used to the game from the opponent. But mostly it's just or I try to be focused on myself all the time. Well, I remember that every match that I played against him, it was really tough. It was really difficult. In Grand Slams, in Master 1000, in a lot of tournaments I've played against him, it wasn't easy at all. I lost a lot, a few matches against him as well. So it's and he's in the quarterfinal of another Grand Slam. So it's I mean his level is really high right now. He has a lot of confidence, I'm pretty sure. So it's going to be a really interesting match. I will try to just keep going, just trying to be better.
It's about getting better, and let's wait for that game going down tomorrow. But hey, now let's focus on matches for today. At the men's singles of the French Open, Alexander Zverev will take on Talon Grespor by 11:30. By 1 p.m., Cameron Norrie will take on Novak Djokovic as Jack Draper will be up against Alexander Bublik by 3 p.m. And 7:45, Yannick Sinner will be in action against Andrei Rublev. For the WTA games, the schedule for today at the Roland Garros of the French Open, Ekaterina Alexandrova will be up against Coco Gauff, and that'll be by 10 o'clock same time. Daria Kasatskina is taking on Mira Andreeva. Loe Boson will take on Jessica Pegula by 11:30 and 1:30 p.m. Madison Keys will be up against Haile Baptiste. Moving away from that, and let's check more stories on the show this morning. We're talking about the NBA. The Indiana Pacers advanced to their first NBA Finals in 25 years over the weekend, completing their postseason rise from up and coming and perhaps overlooked underdogs to Eastern Conference champions. The Pacers defeated the Knicks 4-2 in the conference finals, capped off with a 125-108 victory in Game 6 as Indiana secured its first trip to the finals since 2000. Indiana will face Oklahoma City Thunder in the NBA Finals, which begin Thursday night in Oklahoma City. So let us see how this will look like for Pascal Siakam, who won the Larry Bird Trophy as Eastern Conference Finals MVP after finishing with 31 points and narrowly defeating Halliburton in the voting. Well, Halliburton as well. Let's see how he can also help his team going to the NBA Final. Now, moving away from the other sports stories this morning, and we talk football on the other side. Well, we take you straight to what happened at the Unity Cup. Same as what some players are already saying what also happened to Inter Milan when they returned from Germany after the 5-0 bashing in the UEFA Champions League final.
Partnership that they forged to great effect against Ghana. And there's Ndidi that plays it forward here, looking for Cyril Dessers. Wants it on towards Simon, who scores! Didn't take long. Nigeria in front. So Jamaica will take their turn to attack instead with Ronaldo Cephas. Really dangerous ball in. Davis arriving and touched in by Kaheem Dixon. To Cephas, he won both of their penalties in the semi-final. He was the main threat again here, down the left. In front of him, who on debut here, Simon. Short of experience, still scrapping for it. Comes for Chukwueze. He's outnumbered, but gets his shot away and scores. Brilliantly taken by Samuel Chukwueze. And Nigeria in front in the final for the second time. King, here's Cephas. They've made the run for him, still with Ronaldo Cephas. He's able to deliver the cross, and they've levelled again. It's Russell, it's 2-2. Real resilience from the Reggae boys. Right in front of goal, but once more, big part played by Ronaldo Cephas. And he scores emphatically again. First up, Amari Bell does score. He's the one who places down the potentially decisive penalty. Pressure on his shoulders, certainly. Mr. Win it. Uche does score. And Nigeria win the Unity Cup. On debut, he scores from the spot to settle the shootout. And the Super Eagles have done it.
Okay, that is what happened in London at the Unity Cup, where Nigeria defeated Jamaica in the final of that 4-team invitational tournament, and coming back home with the Unity Cup title. Well, remember, Nigeria had to defend their title. The first 90 minutes plus ended 2-2 draw before the game went into penalty shootout that ended 5-4. However, Executive Chairman of the Nigeria Premier Football League (NPFL), Honorable Benga Legbeleye, has praised the 10 home-based players included in the Super Eagles head coach Eric Shaw's squad for the recently concluded Unity Cup tournament at Brentford Stadium, West London, proved to be good ambassadors of the NPFL. Alegbeleye, who spoke to journalists on Sunday morning against the backdrop of the NPFL players' inclusion and contribution to the Super Eagles' title success at the Four Nation tournament held in the United Kingdom. Now let's listen to Super Eagles coach Eric Shell, who revealed that the team will go all out for a win in their friendly against Russia. Russia will entertain the Super Eagles in a high-profile friendly in Luzhniki Stadium, Moscow on Friday. The three-time African champions will hand into the game in buoyant mood following their successful defense and the Unity Cup title. Sheikh declared that he wants to keep the winning momentum going.
We need to improve. We need to step up in our team to try to pull the work. We need to, actually, I can say that my team, that my player, they have a great spirit. They have a good state of mind, So I'm happy about that. We help them to think about my game project. If you watch again the game, you'll see that we started in Diamond. Then we play 4-2-3-1, maybe 25 or 30 minutes in the first half. After that, we played 4-4-2. So I think my player was focused on this game.
Coach Eric Shell speaking there. Now let's go on a break, and when we come back, we talk more football stories. Still Kickoff Sports Show live on Solutions 93.9 FM.
I can't seem to find the right event center for this party.
What's the problem? You sound so worried.
I've been searching for a venue that can handle both the formal ceremony and the casual after party. Nothing seems to fit both moods.
Have you heard of Aweni Arena Event Center?
Aweni Arena? What makes them so special?
They are the perfect blend of elegance and comfort. Their venue is versatile, has the perfect space, event managers, and security for every occasion. And they'll work with you to create the perfect setting for every part of your event.
Wow, this is perfect. Aweni Arena really nailed it.
Yes, they did. Visit us at 116 Obafemi Awolowo Way, Iyano Libati, Okado, Ibadan, or call 0809-360-7888 or 0706-899-4970 to book your event today. Aweni Arena Event Center is where your event finds its perfect fit.
My guy, you dey feel dull? Body just dey slow like Monday morning. Abeg, no dull yourself. Na boom boom you need. From the first sip, everywhere go clear, your eye go open, your body go ginger. You wan hustle? You wan run am for gym? You dey on the move back to back? Na boom boom go give you the energy to show face steady, sharp, clean. No yawa. Na the energy drink wey dey match your vibe. Street no dey sleep, and you no suppose slow down. With boom boom, the energy drink wey NAFDAC approve, you dey ready for anything from Naija traffic to late night waka. No gree for dull moments. Boom boom day. Pump pump, sip palm, make everywhere go boom. You fit get boom boom can energy drink for stores wey dey near you. Boom boom, energy wey sabi, stay on go, party hard.
Abeg, why all this commotion for Mommy Dolapo's shop?
It's Rocky by Chin Chin. Oh. Everybody's saying a better snack all day long.
Now wow. This Rocky by Chin Chin, they're good for money snack. What are you eating that got you so excited like this?
Mr. Tunde, na Rocky by Chin Chin, oh.
Rocky by Chin Chin?
Yes, Oga. It's very delicious and nourishing.
Are you serious?
You don't believe me? Go ahead, have a taste.
Wow, no wonder everyone is crazy about it. Mary, help me and go get some Rocky by Chin Chin so I can use it for breakfast.
Okay, sir. Rocky by Chin Chin. Very delicious. Yummy. Rocky.
Rocky by Chin Chin. Unleash the unstoppable snack adventure. Produced by Sumal Foods.
Sabi dribble o, but you no fit dribble pass malaria if you no use insecticide treated nets. Malaria dey real o.
This message now from Solutions 93.9 FM.
It is 9:19 from Solutions 93.9 FM. Still Kickoff Sports Show. My name is OLADAPO, OKUNUBI. Thank you for staying tuned. And well, Jalasho Harry, good morning to you. Is live on the Facebook page this morning saying, good morning, watching you from Arara Makinde. Up in time, we lost. Don't pay for we lost the final. Don't talk too much about Inter Milan. Actually, one, you are not okay. I mean, I still don't understand. You left Arsenal for Inter Milan. You left a team that finished second to a team that lost scandalously in the UEFA Champions League final and also failed to win the Scudetto in the Italian Serie A. I don't understand. I don't know how to brand you this money, but you can go and get your good money from another place. But hey, bro, you need a hug. If anybody sees Jolasho Henry anywhere in Araro Makinde or either in Oyo or Ibadan, please give him a hug. Because it's just like what happened to the team, in Italy, as Inter Milan were met with a cold silence in Milan on Sunday as a solitary fan showed up to greet them at Malpensa Airport after they landed following their crushing Champions League final defeat. And the final of Europe's elite club competition on Saturday was one to forget for Inter as they were outclassed by a devastating Paris Saint-Germain, who cruised to a crushing 5-0 victory at the Allianz Arena in Munich. Now, there's a quote from the fan who was asked, he said, okay, so he says, and I quote, "I'm the only idiot here, but it still deserves applause." So, in sports, you win, you lose, you draw. I mean, but the major is you win or lose. So just move on, keep your head high. This morning, Jolasho Henry, don't feel bad. But hey, now let's talk about more updates on the show this morning. Well, coming back to the continent, Pyramids FC clinched their maiden Total Energies CAF Champions League title with a 2-1 victory over South Africa's Mamelodi Sundowns in a pulsating second leg final at the 30th of June Air Defense Stadium in Cairo, Egypt. Having drawn the first leg 1-1 in Pretoria, the Egyptian side secured a 3-2 aggregate victory, becoming the fourth different club from Egypt to win Africa's most prestigious club competition, joining Al Ahly, Zamalek, and Ismaili, a feat unmatched by any other nation. Okay, now moving on this morning, there was a bus parade for PSG over the weekend, and that's also overshadowed the crisis that happened after the final. I remember on Friday and early Saturday, we got the update that French President Emmanuel Macron ordered heavy security in Paris right there in France ahead of the UEFA Champions League final, hoping that if there was a victory for PSG, there would be over celebration where there might be loss of lives and properties, and that happened. But despite that, there was a bus parade for the trophy, and that was more spoken about than the brouhaha that happened after the final. Well, remember the bus parade of Liverpool that also cost lives and injured people. Now, let's talk about transfer stories, because the window is opened across Europe ahead of the FIFA Club World Cup. Well, good news for Manchester United. Not really what a lot of people were expecting, but yeah, from the victory in Hong Kong, now we're getting good news about players being signed. Manchester United on Sunday agreed a signing of forward Matthew Cunha from Wolverhampton Wanderers, pending visa and registration process. Now, a report had it that United triggered the £62.5 million, that is approximately $83.5 million transfer clause, and the Brazilian international's contract in Molineux. Now, Brentford have agreed an initial £12.5 million deal with Liverpool to sign Carmine Keller. Performance-related add-ons could take the evaluation fee to £18 million. The Republic of Ireland international is expected to undergo a medical with Brentford today. Now, looking at more about players who are likely to take a leave. Now, Aston Villa goalkeeper Emiliano Martinez has commented on his future at the club. The 32-year-old was visibly emotional in the aftermath of Villa's 2-0 victory against Tottenham in May, the final home game of the 2024-2025 season, which has since sparked rumors that he could leave this summer. Well, remember, Martinez signed a new deal at the club last season until 2029. Now, according to a quote from the player, it says, and I quote, "I don't know. I come here to play with the national team, and it's the only thing that matters to me now." End of quote. Now, let's go straight to Norwich City, talking about transfers. Now, Norwich City is closing in on the signing of Plymouth goalkeeper Dan Grimshaw. It's understood a deal worth around £600,000 has been agreed by the clubs. Okay, now moving on the show this morning as we finally wrap up the show. Tottenham head coach Ange Postecoglou says he wants Spurs to think about what's next in a desire to stay at the club. Postecoglou delivered the Europa League trophy for the North London club, their first in 17 years, but a 17th place finish in the Premier League has created doubt over whether he will remain in charge at Tottenham. So, we'll wait to see if that will be an exit plan for Ange Postecoglou. But should he leave Tottenham Hotspur, where will be his next destination? Now, let's talk about a man who was celebrated in Manchester City, and according to reports coming from Italy, Kevin De Bruyne's transfer to Napoli is not expected to be completed before the international break. According to reports in Italy, it understands that the Serie A champions are close to an agreement with a 33-year-old, and the medical that was scheduled for today. Now, however, as of last night, the paperwork still had not been finalized, and De Bruyne will now join up with Belgium squad for the World Cup qualifiers before any medical with Napoli. Not a good news coming from Ademola Lookman's Atalanta this morning, as Atalanta head coach Gian Piero Gasperini has left his role. According to the reports from the Italian club, Gasperini has been in charge of the Bergamo club for 9 years and won the Europa League with them in 2024, while also turned them into continental regulars. Gasperini has been linked with the vacant role at AS Roma after Claudio Ranieri's temporary spell came to an end. Gasperini is also on Juventus' shortlist along with Marco Silva. Well, this will be the convenient point to say goodbyes on the show, and I'll be back 6:30 this evening to talk more updates from football, more transfer stories, and live update. My name is OLADAPO OKUNUBI. Coming up next is from the dailies with Adedamola Laughing. What? Remember, whatever you're doing today, this week, stay positive. Timmy Dakolo, nothing is spoiled for God's hand. Like we always say, keep doing sport and stay safe.
People they ask me, say, what did they make me shine? What did they give me joy like this? Where are they jump and shout?